In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 22, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. St. Louis Cardinals versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers play host to the St. Louis Cardinals in the third game of their midweek series from American Family Field. There hasn't been much to separate these two as summer is in full swing, with the Cardinals mounting a nice run over the last month to move within striking distance of the Brewers atop the National League Central standings. Over the last few weeks, both teams have been hovering right around .500 though, with Wednesday's game a crucial one in dictating the series and seeing where momentum shifts for both of these sides. Heading into the series, the teams had split the 8 meetings between each other thus far in 2022, which simply shows how little there is likely to be separating these two teams on Wednesday night. The Cardinals are 19-7 in their last 26 versus a lefty starter and 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series. The over is 6-1 in St. Louis' last 7 Wednesday games. Meanwhile, the Brewers are 21-7 in their last 28 versus the National League Central and 2-5 in their last 7 in Game 3 of a series. The over is 5-2 in Milwaukee's last 7 Wednesday games. The Brewers are looking to add on another win in the home series to build a lead in the division. The problem is that the Cardinals are playing great across the board and look to control this game from the first pitch. The Cardinals, who average 4.8 runs per game, should pile on the runs with Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact early and often against Eric Lauer and the rest of the Brewers pitching staff to constantly plate base runners. The Cardinals should also limit the Brewers lineup with Adam Wainwright stepping up and forcing weak contact off the bat to prevent the Brewers from driving in runs and allowing the bullpen to close out the game with a comfortable lead. Wainwright wasn't perfect in his last start at Fenway, posting 6.1 innings with 4 earned on 7 hits and 1 walk. The good news for St. Louis is that Wainwright has been great at eating up innings this year. He should go 6 at minimum. As for Lauer, he's given up 12 earned runs over his last 11.1 innings and really needs a good showing here. Should be another solid matchup, and I believe that the Cards have the edge here. The Cardinals should take first place in the division with a strong performance on the road, so the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been carried by their lineups, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both teams driving in runs throughout the game. The Brewers, who average 4.36 runs per game, should pile on the runs with Rowdy Tellez, Hunter Renfroe, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact off Adam Wainwright and the rest of the Cardinals pitching staff to constantly plate base runners. The Cardinals look to build off a 6-run game and run up the score with Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, Tommy Edman, and the rest of the lineup swinging for the fences and making hard contact to drive in runs throughout the game. This will be a high-scoring game controlled by both lineups. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Oakland Athletics. The Seattle Mariners and Oakland Athletics meet Wednesday in MLB action at Oakland Coliseum. The Seattle Mariners need a win after losing 5 of their last 7 games. The Oakland Athletics need a win after losing 6 of their last 8 games. The Mariners are 5-2 in their last 7 road games and 1-5 in their last 6 overall. The Athletics are 16-39 in their last 55 home games and 14-37 in their last 51 overall. The under is 8-1 in Mariners' last 9 overall. The under is 4-0 in Athletics' last 4 overall. The Mariners are 6-0 in the last 6 meetings in Oakland and 13-3 in the last 16 meetings. The Mariners have lost 5 of their last 6 games, and they've struggled offensively during their slump, scoring only 2 runs in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because they've struggled against right-handed pitching, and Blackburn has been great on the mound for the Athletics, giving up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. He didn't give up a run when he faced the Mariners last month and will keep their offense in check once again. The Athletics have also struggled in recent games, especially on the offensive end, with the team scoring 5 runs in their last 3 games. Fortunately for them, Kirby has struggled on the mound for the Mariners, giving up 9 runs in his last 3 starts, and will have a hard time keeping their offense in check. The Seattle Mariners are probably the better team and should be favored here. but it's not by much, and the A's have the clear edge on the mound. George Kirby has been good this season, but it's Paul Blackburn who has allowed 19 hits and 5 runs in his last 17.1 innings. Blackburn has allowed 9 runs in his last 29.1 innings. I love getting quality pitching and plus money, so the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. The Mariners are averaging 3.88 runs per game and 3.77 runs per game on the road. They average 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Athletics, with Oakland giving up 4.56 runs per game. The Mariners will hit their average in this game. The Athletics are averaging 3.19 runs per game and 3.58 runs per game on the road. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Mariners, with Seattle giving up 4.51 runs per game on the road. The Athletics won't score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Athletics and Mariners played under the total in 3 of their last 5 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Los Angeles Angels. Game 3 of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and Los Angeles Angels will be played at Angel Stadium of Anaheim with the first pitch scheduled on Wednesday. Surprisingly, the Royals beat the Angels in the series opener, but it will be hard for the visitors to conclude it with a victory. These American League foes haven't met this season prior to this series. Although the Angels are 2-5 in their last 7 games versus a team with a winning percentage below .400, the Angels are 8-3 in their last 11 versus American League Central. The Royals are 55-121 in their last 176 during Game 3 of a series. The Royals are 4-9 in their last 13 road games versus a team with a losing record and are 34-77 in their last 111 versus American League West. The Halos have lost the first 2 games in this series, giving up 18 runs. Their pitching will get a shot in the arm in this game with Ohtani on the mound, and he has only given up 1 run in his last 2 starts where he went 13 innings. He had a huge game on the dish in the last game and will pitch well in this game. The Royals scored the second most runs they had all season in the 12-11 win in the last game in this series. Their lineup will not get near that in this game, as they will struggle facing Ohtani. Lynch was solid in his last start, giving up only 1 run while he had given up 16 runs in his previous 3 starts. I look for the Halos to have a good game at the plate facing him in this game. Ohtani will pitch well and the Angels will have another good game at the dish, so the Los Angeles Angels to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the last 9 games between these teams in Los Angeles, the under record is 6-2-1. Ohtani has been solid in his last 2 starts, only giving up 1 run in 13 innings, and he did not give up any runs in his last start. He will have another great start in this game and shut down the Kansas City lineup. Lynch only gave up 1 run in his last start after giving up 16 in his previous 3. The Angels will get to him in this game, but they will not score a ton of runs like they did in scoring 11 in the Game 2 loss. We saw the offensive potential that both teams have in Tuesday's game, with the likes of Santana, Witt Jr. and Merrifield among others for Kansas City, and obviously Trout, Ohtani, Walsh, and co. for the Angels. Even with Ohtani on the mound here, I believe we have a higher scoring game here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.